to all my friends out there. Hi, you guys. Well, my entire day was messed up today, but that is okay. And part of it was the video. Just did not want to feed, and I thought just do a different video. Okay, so I thought I would show you what I'm eating for lunch in case any of you are trying to shape up. So I was watching these videos shape up in 9 weeks. I thought that's kind of a good idea. Just think about it as 2 months and 1 week. That's not too bad if you take it one day at a time. So I melted some butter and I have 2 egg whites. And generally I eat 3, but these are really big eggs. So, and this is some shelf-stable milk I bought at Dollar Tree. I think this is one of the best ones for stockpiling. So, I don't know. This morning I was going to go to the food bank, and I thought, well, you have enough food for at least 1 month. All the food you need for 1 month. And last week I went to the food pantry, the food pantry, and the one I go to was Covered California, and I kind of learned what they were doing, which was milk, bread, eggs, cheese, fruit, and vegetables, and a little miscellaneous food here and there, and usually a little meat or peanut butter. So I just want to scramble these egg whites. So I didn't end up going, and that messed me up because I was going to show you, and then I just freeze the egg yolks. And when they're big eggs like this, I can just use a whole egg and in place of an egg. Okay, so what I want to do is shape up a little bit. So I have, these black beans are per can 3 1/2 servings. So I have a 1/3 can of black beans that I rinsed. And then I think it was last week, I've been buying awesome stuff at Ralph's. But the thing that really made it unnecessary for me to go to the food pantry was the $5 deals and the $1 produce. So I bought for $4. I bought I don't know, quite a few. Here they are. Here's one of the $1 deals, which was apples. So I think the avocados are just about right. So I don't think 1 avocado is too much. Oh, they're perfect. Take a look at this. But what I did, and I'm saving everything, and I'm planting everything in my garden. So black beans, avocados, and I get my eggs done, maybe a little bit too done for some people, but for me, I don't like to take the chance of picking up any like salmonella. All right. So I want to cut carbs. I want to cut sugar, and I hate to do this. I want to cut cheese. Yes. I love cheese, but you know, I go to the gym. I force myself to go. You know, why torture unnecessarily? One of the bodybuilders put it the best way. If you don't want to do bodybuilding, just do walking. They said, imagine 2 people doing the same workout. Who's going to be in better shape? The one on a nice, legitimate diet, or the one who's eating the same amount of calories that's not such a good diet? I go, yeah, I can relate to that. So the thing about this meal is it's very quick. You can make it in advance, but I might make a burrito or something with my the rest of my beans. So here's the egg white. So your food has to be somewhat enjoyable if you want to last on your diet. So I'll just cut my avocado into chunks. And so this is maybe a little bit better carb, the beans, as opposed to the bread in my case. Rarely do I go cuckoo over beans. In fact, never. Okay, so black beans, avocados. This is like a little salsa. And then I have this Walmart salsa. If you want to invest a little bit more money in your salsa and stuff, that would taste good. And this is really good, so I'm putting quite a bit of salsa. How many? 11 servings, not when you're eating this much. All right, so I'll just carefully mix that up. So, no suffering. One, it's not a good idea. You're not going to shape up. Life is going to be very crappy still. Today I was doing the elliptical. I don't find it pleasant, but I thought it's not killing you. Just do 2 or 3 minutes and try to work up to 5 minutes and then 10 minutes, 1 minute at a time. And I saved some tea. This tea is delicious. I don't know what kind it was. Now I have, okay, here is my celery, and I just put this in water and it's going to sprout easily. It's almost sprouting. Okay, so now I have some celery hearts. I should just eat the hearts first. And I have homemade peanut butter that I made. So, you know, it's not going to be, and then I have something special. Now these are special. I grew these and the odds were bad. I had to harvest, these are turnips. I had to harvest them because something is out there in my garden eating my stuff faster than I can grow it. Okay, so I also have carrots in my refrigerator. And then I want to mention something. I bought a free sandwich at, and here is my homemade peanut butter. I just eat this at will. What's in it is peanuts, and that is all that is in it. If you're eating your peanut butter on veggies, it's less likely to make you really, really fat. Carbs, sugar, and cheese. I am eating yogurt, homemade yogurt, just not the kind of cheese I love to eat that's processed. So when I got my free sandwich, I wish I would have brought a towel, a kitchen towel. So a lot of these meals, you know, these people that are in the gym and they go, I just eat what I love. And I go, yeah, but your videos are not showing me food that you love that I love. You know what I mean? And then I asked McDonald's for, I got a free sandwich. I'm trying to get my free sandwiches every day. Yesterday I had one. Today I didn't get one. I was there, so I will just eat one of my turnips. Homegrown tastes so delicious. This could be any protein. It could be a hamburger. It could be some sausages. This is good. I won't be suffering. If I was suffering, I wouldn't suffer too long. Yummy. All right, I want to talk to you guys. The salsa's hot. All right, I got a $5 pizza on Monday. I still have half. I get 6 legs and thighs fried, and that was a crazy night that I had the top ramen with the bones and the skin. Actually, that was good. So I have all of the chicken. 2 salmon patties, those are always $5. They're large. 1 roast, I cut that in 3 pieces, and 1 pound of hamburger that I bought that you didn't see me buy. This meal is pretty much possible because of the stockpile and buying avocados when they were green. Okay, I bought, Ralph's had these jellos and pudding. So all of them on this side, I had bought yesterday or the day before, 10 for $1. I got black cherry, raspberry, black strawberry, and then the puddings are vanilla, lemon, which I love, banana, chocolate, and this is lime. And then I bought two of these because, you know, I have the hamburger, so I'll probably make meatloaf, and I can use this. And then I have the chicken flavored gravy because I have all the chicken in there. So that's the stockpile. Okay, so for me, I eat 1/4 pound meat per night. This is lunch. So I need 1 3/4 pounds a week, and so just round up, figure 8 pounds per month. So figure if you do the $5 deals at Ralph's has chicken, whole body chickens, as well as the fried chicken. So if you find deals on the meat, I also buy meat at Smart and Final marked down. And then I also buy the $1 bags of produce at Smart and Final. So what I was trying to do was learn the covered California. What are they doing here to cause people to survive? And so when I went to the pantry, it was about $38 per week, and food stamps gives you well over 50. So it was the fruit and vegetables. And then I have potatoes, rice, and yams, and fruit and vegetables, which I can buy fresh. And there was an awesome comment at American Viewpoint. If you want to go to her, but she doesn't have a channel, I put the comment on my X, and I also put some good music and stuff on it. Okay, now, and so what she was saying is what she does, a whole bunch of things she does, is she freezes a lot of vegetables and fruit. Okay, so now I am trying to learn how to make your basic, like olden days, bread, pizza dough, donuts, biscuits, muffins, peanut butter, and yogurt. So I found a good recipe, and I found this when I was researching the wheat grinders. I thought, I'm not selling that. These are too hard to find cheap. Okay, so it's 2 tablespoons yeast and 1/2 cup water, hot water, but not too hot to kill your yeast. You don't even need sugar in this recipe, which makes sense. There is a sugar shortage in the Depression. But if you want to add a little sugar or honey to your water and yeast, and let that activate, and then 1/2 cup salt and 3 1/2 cups flour. So what I will do is I will mix the salt with 1 cup flour. I mix that together and add it little by little to my yeast after it's activated. And then I'll just start adding the flour till I get a nice soft dough. Then I'll knead it good and I'll put it in a pan. And so I think this is the easiest bread recipe you can possibly find. And then I was getting somewhere on pizza dough, and where I was getting this originally, pizza was like flat bread. So that, and they say it's kind of the same as bread except for the kneading. So I'm researching that. And also, I think I have found a good pancake. I mean, I do have a good pancake, but a good donut recipe, because now everything's $1, $5, $10. Even though I bought really good donuts twice last week, I don't want to be dependent on having to buy them. So, okay, in my garden, I saved the seeds out of my food. Like all this food back here, like this squash is going to give me tons of seeds, and these 3 kinds of peppers are going to give me tons of seeds. And if these little potatoes, my potatoes are growing good that I just sprouted out of. I don't have any really good eyes on these, but pretty soon I will. And then I have sweet potatoes, which I assume you could grow from the eyes as well. Okay, so what happened was I wanted to do a windowsill garden, but I didn't realize that a lot of dirt fell on my new carpet, which made me very unhappy. And I was vacuuming it like crazy, and a lot of dirt came out of my new carpet, and I thought, that's the dumbest thing you have ever done. Okay, but the one thing I want to concentrate in is fruit. And you can grow fruit indoors or on a little patio. And the thing I'm trying to grow is grapes, and they take 4 years to mature. And then various berries and strawberries, because those can be frozen. Okay, now, I did have some more stuff. All right, this is about food. So the covered California was milk, bread, eggs, cheese, fruits, and vegetables. Okay, they say that one way to prevent paying too much for food is don't waste any, because the average person wastes 30 to 40% of their food. So if you freeze all the leftovers and then eat them later, there's going to be less wasting. And also expired food causes a lot of waste. Also, things that are likely to go bad expiration are sliced meat. So if you freeze it right away, just leave out enough for a few sandwiches, or make sandwiches and freeze them. Fruit and vegetables. So almost all fruit can be frozen, and at the worst you might have to blanch some vegetables. Bagels, prepared food. So if you buy food that is ready to go, that's easily enough remedy. Just freeze it. Okay, and then one of the other good tips I read is to avoid wasting, shop a little bit more frequently and just buy 2. So when I went to the food pantry, they gave us enough for an entire week. And so like I ended up getting 12 tangerines, but I froze the juice. But just for my own use, I would buy 2, maybe 3 of a certain kind of fruit, especially fruit, and then I could freeze it. Okay, I want to make a mention. Okay, for the garden, there's another thing besides seeds, which you can get out of your food, but dirt can be troublesome. So like this year, I already hauled a lot of dirt off the mountain, and I noticed that my dirt had a lot of gravel. So we had Hurricane Hillary, so I'm thinking the sandbag dirt might have washed down, and then I had a lot of clay in this dirt that didn't help my cause. But the other thing is dirt. In like if some food shortage, you go, well, if you have a balcony, where are you going to get dirt? So what I will be doing is I'm going to locate some containers, and then I'm going to be keeping some dirt in the various corners of my garden. Okay, another thing is store flyers. I'm going to be taking a look at those. So I kind of know what I need. So think about milk. I have shelf-stable milk, bread, I have flour, I have yeast, I have, everything. I still have a half a loaf of bread and about 3 bagels, which is awesome with these avocados. This is also really good with tortilla chips, but I'm going to try to shape up for the next 9 weeks. Also, at the gym, I had taken a photo with this guy, and then we recently took another one, and I wouldn't say I was much thinner, but I could definitely see, just my appearance looks stronger, so that was awesome. Okay, so I'm going to be investigating the store flyers. And then also, a lot of people discount the savings of store brands. So you're thinking a few cents here, a few cents there, and it's actually 20 to 25%. So that is practically the inflation rate. Because I think the inflation, they deny it. I think it's about 30%. So, I think locating the places where you get the meat or these $5 deals and the fruit and vegetable bag deals, and then at grocery outlet I can get the milk, like a gallon for 97 cents. I get eggs cheap, sometimes not, and I get dairy. But what I really am always looking for is cans. Like, you don't have to buy a case, but I do want to buy a case of evaporated milk, and then some of the big non-food items, big bags of detergent for sure. Okay, so now when I want to mention something about living cheaper, and it's about fruit and vegetables. So, sometimes I offered to buy the homeless a hamburger, and sometimes they would prefer French fries. So, like peanut butter is a good option. So, more veggies is going to keep you nourished when you have an assortment. I have been getting the 40% off pies. So like on the items that you could be overeating, like this morning I had a very small bagel, a very small crescent, just one. And so on this meal I try to go pretty much carbless. And then if later on tonight I want to eat 1 donut, just keeping the portion to 1 3 times a day, small, and cheese a little bit, just don't go crazy, which I do love cheese. I think a lot of women started eating huge amounts of cheese because on certain low carb diets it's allowed, but then when you go back to your real life and you're eating sugar and everything, it's really, really bad. So they also have free fries with a $1 purchase, which is really good. So, okay, you guys, I will see you later. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And God bless you all.